Hello everybody, it's me, your favorite Giraffe Factory,
And Marsh.
and we are going to continue our Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate Guild Hall mode today,
Yeah.
and we're going to be doing the Emerald Congalala la 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 la.
For this monster, we have slightly a different setup.
Whoop. What could it ever be? It is that I'm using an insect glaive, not the world's greatest glaive, pretty good one though. The Mind Stick Stone. This is a water glaive. It has a blunt bug, and it is the same one I used in my LP. But right now we're going to be using water damage against this Emerald Congalala because he's weak to ice and then water and then thunder. So choose accordingly. Marsh is using a different weapon as well.
I'm using the Supplication Bow, which is a water bow, so it has 310 water element. And it also uses almost all of the coatings. So I'm also going to be just statusing him constantly.
We're going to sleep bomb today, which is something that not a lot of people do, but it is a very strong strategy. I think a lot of people recognize it as strong, but don't necessarily know how to play it. Anyway, we're gonna show you a little bit of a taste of how that works. I'm going to eat for black belt. Oh, I should have eaten for pyro. What am I thinking? We have drinks now. Oh well. Okay, so if you eat for pyro, sleep bombing is actually a little bit stronger. So that would have been smarter, but I didn't do it. And that's that. Okay, so I've got my two sleep bombs, my two barrel bombs for when it sleeps, and you just want to lay those down on the monster when it is sleeping, because one of the bombs is going to be tripled when it wakes up, if it wakes up to bomb damage, and the rest of the bombs are just icing on the cake, really. And so what you do is you lay down all the bombs all over the monster, and then you detonate them. And depending on your team setup, you can deal more damage than just one tripled bomb and a bunch of other bombs. But we don't have a team like that right now. We would need a great sword, or a hammer, or charge blade, or gun lance. Or possibly a limiter removal HBG. But we don't have any of those in our party.
I wanted to say, I said earlier that this bow can use almost all the coatings. It can't use blast or power coatings, which, if you play bow, your first thought might be, ugh, it doesn't do power coatings. But it does all of the other statuses except for blast, so I'm going to be making up for it by just constantly inhibiting him.
Yes.
That was all I had to say about that.
That's it. Please give me my orange. Thank you. Where you going, buddy? Why do you keep jumping?
Because he can.
Because it's a good reason. What the heck is happening right now?
This is the most annoying thing about Congalala, is just the little jumps.
He's kind of a silly monster. He can definitely wreck your party, but he's overall sort of a silly monster. He's just a low-level monster, we'll call him.
But don't underestimate him.
Nope. Like other low-level monsters, he will still wreck you. So you better chickadee-check yourself.
Before he wrecks you.
Alright, got him out. Lost my buffs, though. That kind of sucks. Get mounted. Oh, these little noises he makes are so cute.
Your impression was better.
Come here, white bug. Come on.
Congalala, brush your teeth.
Yeah, for real. That is nasty. I won't let it charge. There we go. Whoop. God. Not the best monster to use Insect Glaive on. He's very small, so he's kind of a tough target. Both for hitting his appropriate zones and for mounting him. But it works out. It's okay. It's not that bad. Getting all 3 buffs can be kind of a pain. Come here. What? Rude. Get him. Emerald Congalala, I'm pretty sure the only significant difference is that he has like a slightly different, like a slightly more diverse moveset in terms of his breaths. And he's more aggressive in general. But other than that, he's pretty much just like the original Congalala. You just attacking it while I'm on it?
Oh, sorry. I was not paying attention.
Hey, someone's riding it.
I think I'll attack.
I think I'll ruin that. Didn't ruin it. Could have, though. Quite easily. You just kept attacking.
I was in bow world. I was thinking about my shots.
So, when are you gonna do what shots?
Well, I was doing poison, but apparently he...
Too resistant?
I didn't get poisoned. And I didn't bring combines for poisons because I didn't expect him to be that resistant to it. So I've moved on.
You also need to use you want to ideally be in critical range when you hit those shots as well, because it multiplies that damage.
Yeah.
So what's next?
I'm using exhaust right now.
He's already tired right now, so...
Alright, cool. I'll switch.
He was already tired just now, so you should probably just use something else.
Para, then.
Para sounds good. Yeah, he's still tired. Rude. What? Missed his face. Oh, wow. Missed his body. I'm that good. What? Where are you going? Come here. What? You just leaving again? You serious? I'm not sure which way he went. If he went up here or down to the other ledge. Down to the other ledge. Whoop. Well, at least I got the drop attack on him.
It's always good.
Nice. Factory dropped the trap on him. Like a boss.
Perfect.
Now we do have deodorants. I don't like to use deodorants until I need to heal. Just because if I use it earlier than that, I'm setting myself up to just like get hit again unnecessarily. And also, by the time I need The deodorant, by the time I need a heal, I may not be odorized anymore. We'll call it odorization.
Not properly odorized.
He's using odorant on me, and I'm using deodorant. Blech. Ride. Get stabbed. And done. The deed is done.
Alright, I'm pissed about this. I don't know why he didn't get paralyzed.
He's resistant to ailments pretty well because he eats all his mushrooms all day. He's got a tolerance.
Well, that's annoying. I like to status my monsters.
Well, I am annoyed by that.
I don't care how resistant he is. I want him to be paralyzed and poisoned.
Get tripped. By the way, that little flash you see me charge up on my bug staff is the super bug attack. You can actually make your bug like do this like kamikaze dive bomb at the monster. Very interesting. They just fly headlong into them, and depending on the type of bug you have, they can actually deal a pretty decent amount of damage with that attack. It's very cool. It's a very underutilized portion of the insect glaive, in my opinion. You hold R and X until the light flashes and makes that noise, and then you do that. You let it go, and they will. The bug will fly into the monster. You also get an extract during that, so if you're like trying to line up an extract shot, then it's actually a really good way to do a little bit of extra damage while you're trying to line up a shot.
No, I killed him with a sleep shot.
I wasn't there.
No, not at all.
And that's an Emerald Congalala. Not nearly as annoying as Purple Gypseros like last episode.
Nope.
But he can still be a little bit frustrating because of his resistance to ailments, and he is kind of a small target. So, like, if you play status or if you play insect glaive, he can be a little bit obnoxious. Overall, he's a little bit annoying just to anyone because of his odorant attacks. Best way to call him. And he is he's a little bit unpredictable sometimes, so it can be a little bit tough to fight him. But once you learn his attacks in general, he's not too tough. Also, raw damage on this guy is pretty strong. He's a pretty small monster. It's pretty easy to hit some of his weaker zones because they're very large.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the Emerald Congalala.
That went pretty quick, even though I couldn't get the statuses done.
Yeah, it was actually pretty decent anyway. Did a good job. I got so many parts. That was crazy. And sleep plus 2 slots. Sold. Get out of here. Factory's level 24. New record.
New record for biggest Congalala you've seen?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't seen nothing.
Alright guys, that is it for today. Next time, we'll continue with the keys. And until then, hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
quick wave.
I'm trying. Status all your monsters. No matter how resistant they are. Status forever, status for life.